Now, I know what you're thinking. Gaia, you haven't brushed your hair, nor have you put on a bra. And to be honest, I probably don't have pants on either. But that's because during isolation, there's no need. I'm staring out in the wild. There's trees, there's animals, and I cannot interact with any of them. So I've decided to unite with my fellow author friends. We're going to read you a story from all over the world. Because while we're in isolation and losing our minds, we're in it together. Yeah. So I encourage you, join us, become one of us, and leave your pants at the door.
But she's more to you than just that, isn't she? It's not Vivian you're actually referring to, I said coolly. His black eyes mixed with gold as the mass of his power pillowed out. It was a reaction I'm sure not even he realized that he had let escape. For all his power, there was one thing he always lacked, and that was restraint. I didn't know what lay dormant in Vivian, that he wanted or even who he wanted, but it was important to him. He defiled the woman I protected now for his own means. I gritted my teeth. I didn't know if it was because of the ritual or a protectiveness I'd carried for generations, but I didn't want him touching her anymore.
I was waiting for the wrath of my parents because I didn't come home, but I didn't get it. It made me feel even worse, because not only did I successfully deceive them, but I also stayed out with a boy. No, not a boy, a man who's 11 years older than me, and who happens to be a drug dealer.
My hands are slick and warm. I delve deeper into my work, relishing in the heat. I pull, prod and explore, but this one's not right. I can't find what I'm looking for in this shell, but this one will be remembered. She fought, she begged, she even tried to seduce me, but nothing would or could stop me in the end. I pull my hands out of a corpse and frown. So quickly the cold wraps itself around me. I plunge my hands back inside, but the fun's all gone.
I'm sitting on my counter 20 minutes later when Lakin comes into the kitchen and reaches past my head into the cupboard for a mug. Hell of a job you did, I say conversationally.
The stranger takes 2 steps into the early morning light streaming through the glass patio doors. Oh my God! The lamp falls to the floor with a thud. My hands cover my mouth in shock. I haven't seen a naked man in the flesh besides my ex-husband in almost a decade. This one looks a lot like Evan Wilde, one of the world's hottest rock stars. Like what you see, sweetheart? He cocks his head to the side, smirking. Most women do. Tearing my eyes from his length, following the hard ridges of where his V meets his hips. My tongue darts out, wetting my lips as my eyes trail further up an impressive six-pack toward arms full of colourful tattoos. Okay, this can't be real. My celebrity crush is standing in front of me, naked.
Death looked at his Mickey Mouse watch for the 27th time that night. 45 minutes until sunrise, 45 minutes until his shift was over, 45 minutes until he was officially off duty. Car had been death longer than man's history had ever recorded. It was time for him to move on. He needed to rediscover who he was beyond the cloak.